When you fight in the Colosseum, you either leave a champion or dead. I took control of 4 gladiators: Wildbeast, a ferocious fighter who cuts his opponents in half; Woody, a former soldier who has come to fight with a piece of log; Nakey, a naked man with a conspiracy against them; and lastly, Vanilla, a warrior chosen by the gods, seeking a challenger worthy to fight him. Is any of them gonna find glory, or will they all perish in the arena? Welcome to We Who Are About to Die. We arrive at this small pit. So the way you fight in this game is actually like fairly unique. Everything you do here is just like manipulating your character's arms, and the faster you attack, the more damage you do. Ooh, he knocked my weapon out of my hands. Your weapon broke, my dude. I need a weapon. Koplo, Wildbeast. First fight comes out victorious and unscathed. Could this be the next champion of the arena? How will my day of forced labor go? Koplo, Wildbeast Mineralis, puts his all into everything. He got quite hurt from that. Ow! The thing about last match, our weapon broke. Every match has like some hidden information about it that you can pay fame to reveal. This is what I was looking for here. Lack of the draw. Go in without weapons. You have to get weapons from the crowd that throws the weapons in the arena. This is where legends are made. He goes in without a weapon, without a seal to his name. Gets the first hit. Gets the second hit. Destroys his opponent's log. He now has to press the advantage and deal as much damage as he can before the opponent can procure a better weapon, because then it's gonna be pretty much over. Ooh, the opponent has... And Wildbeast Mineralis actually decimates his opponent. Oh my god, this was a slaughter. He's in 2 pieces! Look at him! Oh, Koplo Wildbeast Mineralis shows to the crowd just the exact reason why he has that nickname. Is Wildbeast gonna get cocky, fight 2 people at the same time? The guy doesn't seem to have armor though. Go away. And Wildbeast kills his first opponent. Wildbeast is back in the defensive. But so is his opponent, and it doesn't matter. Wildbeast breaks through his defenses. Another victory for the Wildbeast. That's 3 now. The fight takes place in the small villa. Many nobles are gathered here today who want the spectacle. Wildbeast takes a lot of stuff and just throws it to his opponent. Oh! He does a big hit and his helmet is off. The opponent's helmet is off. It's not looking good for the opponent. Oh, he just grabbed a shield. It is now looking a lot better, but he does have two weapons just embedded on his person. Wildbeast is low on stamina. His opponent pushes him. And a big hit on the head gets the victory for the Wildbeast. And the fight begins. Ooh, Wildbeast starts off strong. Wildbeast was disarmed, but so was his opponent. The opponent now has Wildbeast's sword, the beastly blade of wood. Oh no, one of Wildbeast's teammates has fallen. Things are not looking good. Okay, Wildbeast does not have a weapon. So all of Wildbeast's teammates have died. And Wildbeast finds himself in a 3 versus 1 situation. This is not good. That guy has a club as well. Clubs are very effective against shields. Which is a shame, because Wildbeast just got this new shield. It would be a shame if it broke in the first match. Although, I will gladly trade the shield for my life. The Beast Blade is still in possession of the enemy. Please die. Please die. You've taken so much damage already. Oh, friendly fire. One of them dies. One of them kills their own teammate. Wildbeast has killed another enemy. It's only him versus the Spear Boy now. Whoever survived this gets to go out of this arena with their lives. Wildbeast's only lifeline right now is his shield. He cannot afford to lose it. A single hit could end his life. No! The Wildbeast has fallen. 5 weeks he survived in the arenas. 5 weeks he fought, and he remained unproven. This is the story of Eurydius Woody Zavonius. They call him that because his weapon is a log. Go get him, Woody. Target acquisition. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the naked dude. Woody gets 2 decent hits on, but his age as a former soldier starts to show. He does not have a lot of stamina. Kicks the naked dude and gets a free hit out of it. Naked man throws his sword at Woody, but Woody actually hits him in the head, giving him a concussion and disarming him, grabbing a better weapon from the ground. Kick. He misses. The naked man proves to be a better opponent than Woody had accounted for. Another kick. That's a hit. Woody capitalizes on it. He's now out of stamina. His old age is starting to show as the Naked Man starts to get hits in. The one swift strike to the head brings the Naked Man down. Woody is going to the other Naked Man now to help his teammate. And one swift strike from the back. Last but not least, the bald person that died. Woody comes out of the small pit victorious. His debut match is a success. And adoring fan approaches me. I'm the biggest fan. After your last performance, I just had to sleep by the gate guard to meet you. Don't do that, you're gonna get killed. Please take this family heirloom. It may not be Matt's, but I want you to have it. The fan removes their ragged clothes to say to reveal a puku. Woody does not know what the puku is, but he will take it regardless. The enemy shows up with no shield and just a jag to his name, so Woody is going all out on the attack, because that's fucking stupid. Why would you show up to a match with just a jag? There's only one way you get out of this arena, and that's victorious. Woody absolutely executed the man. A creative spectator told tales of your last fight. Why? Why? I executed the man. By the time the story was told 4 times, commoners were describing you as half man, half beast, mythological creature, demigod, the incarnation of the Emperor himself. Woody did give the enemy a good thrashing. On the other hand, the enemy was literally defenseless. There was nothing he could do about it. And here's the pit boss. Does seem to have a very fancy helmet. He does know that Woody had a mace. That maces are quite effective against big fancy metal helmets. It's a very nice bucket to rattle your brain in. This will be a battle of attrition. He cannot let the enemy gain too much ground, but he also needs to stun. The shield breaks immediately! Why I just bought that? I just bought that! How dare you! Maybe his old age is finally catching up to him, but he can still get a nice hit to the head. Or non-existent armor anymore. He gets a big hit on the head once again, but he's low on stamina. Woody is very gravely injured. His cape conceals the red of the blood, but he manages to get another hit to the head. Barely his life left. Who is this man? Named Woody, who just took down the previous pit boss. Well, he's about to find out. He has disarmed Woody. The pit boss has disarmed Woody. This is not good. Okay, Woody picks his weapon back up. Woody is pretty bad for wear. Not afford too much treatment. A quick hit stops the enemy from attacking. Enemy's brain must be as struggle as his own now. Every inch of Woody's armor is drenched in his own blood, and that would be it. Woody is no more. He lasted 5 weeks, remaining unproven. Magnus, Nakey, Skydus. There's a many versus 1 fight that doesn't really pay a lot, or he could partake in a fight that gives him more gold, more fame, but he has no idea what it is. So Nakey is gonna bully on this single person as a group of 4. Nakey will absolutely bully the weak, because that's the kind of person Nakey is. The Naked Squad versus a farmer. It's very tough to see who's gonna win here. Could be anyone. Ooh, Nakey stabs the farmer right in the ass. That's a long spear. You do not want that spear in your ass. Or maybe you do, I want that. The rest of the Naked Squad bullies the farmer to death. This week, there's a shortage on all equipment. So Nakey is going to fight a criminal by himself with no weapon and just hope for the best. Civilians could hand Nakey a weapon. Sorry, Nakey. There don't seem to be any weapons in the arena, but there does seem to be a jar. A wooden sword on the side of the arena and just picks that up. Thankfully, he can now fight. His enemy decides to throw away his actual decent weapon. That Nakey. Brain rot. Nakey kinda wants to hit the legs, and that's it. The enemy has died. He cannot teabag, but he can taunt. Nakey was never a good dancer. People always told him he was born with 2 right legs, so in that case he doesn't really need a left sandal. This is how Nakey rationalizes selling his shoes to get an actual weapon. He arrives at the Terrance's Cinti Center, but now Nakey came prepared. He has a weapon of his own, and a rather good one. He wins, just like that. A familiar location to Nakey by now. Stop calling him Jakey, SMH! He throws away his mace. A fatal decision. Nakey can now cover medical costs. Nakey is all about bullying, or rather, bullying the strong with greater numbers. The Naked Squad is reborn once again. Can barely cover medical costs. Is the Colosseum in America? Pit Barbarian sent from Patreon that does not like Nakey. Both matches are organized by Yordus Lakirius. Both matches this week have been organized to bring Nakey down. Nakey's first objective is to break that shield. Yordus, the organizer, knew Jakey's weakness. He organized this fight to target them specifically. The brain damage bucket remains out of Nakey's reach, also known as helmet. He needs to break that shield down before he can break his opponent down. But his opponent is actually too good. The equipment advantage was just too vast for Nakey to overcome. It was a rising trainee. He was destined for glory, but he was struck down. Triscu's Vanilla Gladiators. So there he shows up in Tarantia's city center, known location where a man named Nakey. Vanilla remembers his training as a soldier. Always go for the head when there's a naked man. 99% weapon speed. That was probably the best hit I've done. And there we go! Vanilla decapitates his opponent in one swift motion of the sword. Vanilla gets to test his new bolt mace. A big hit to the head starting off. A second big hit to the head. The enemy's brain must be rattled. And then third big hit to the head brings the opponent down. After launching a man into space, Vanilla proceeds to become an absolute menace. He kills a farmer, then hearing rumors that his predecessor died to Pit Barbarian, he fought one himself. Hey, look at this cool disarm. The weapon just flew off! Oh yeah, and he killed the Pit Barbarian. Then he goes on a massacre in Tarantia City Center. Could anyone stop this man? All matches this week are organized by Orm, who does not like Vanilla at all. Vanilla is not gonna shy away. Could Vanilla, as an ex-soldier, stand up against a current-day soldier? Wait, what? Where'd the weapon go? Yes, the answer is yes. And as if that wasn't enough, he did again just to prove a point that it wasn't a fluke. At which point he started taking on the military of other countries. So here we are in the Linoleum Theater fighting a Linoleum Spearman. Vanilla also does not have his favorite weapon. He had to go off for repairs, but at this point this man is just flexing. And as he defeats his current opponent, there was only one question burning in everyone's mind. Can Vanilla actually be stopped? Yes, he can. The game crashed. This is what's on my screen right now. Fatal error. But he came back and continued his quest to bring down the military of every nation. This time, a Loposi warrior. Two-handed sword and no shield. However, the range advantage is gonna be vast. The enemy manages to disarm Vanilla. Ooh, Vanilla breaks his armor, enemy's armor at least, which means the Loposi warrior is now free pickings. If only he didn't disarm him once again. These Loposi warriors are great at doing that. Is that a decapitation? Oh no, it's just the helmet that flew off. Vanilla seemed unstoppable. Favored by the gods. If only his favorite weapon did not break. After searching through the shops, Vanilla managed to find a new flagger, but he does not have the gold. He's gonna master the majority of his fame. 12,000 fame points to buy himself a new flagger. This is how important it is to him. Having prevailed against fate one time, it seemed there was another obstacle in his way. No. Everything sucks. Vanilla is gonna take his biggest battle yet. A pit fight of a 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3. Is Vanilla gonna die here? Or is he gonna get glory? Find out next time in this episode of Dragon Ball Z. Okay, here we go, all the aspirants. The flagger is gonna be an inviolable weapon. Never mind, it got disarmed so quickly. Could this be a sign from the gods once again? Could this be Vanilla's last match? He's fighting with everything he's got. He cannot die now. Something similar to the flagger just flew towards Vanilla. That may just be yet another sign from the gods. And Vanilla will absolutely take it and use it to take down yet another man. It's a 1 versus 1 versus 1 now. Never mind! Vanilla has just decapitated people. Okay, 1v1, this is it. The battle for the ages. They're both just standing there menacingly. Is the enemy gonna stand there? Okay, fine. Vanilla makes the first move. Very low on health. This may just be his final fight. Vanilla is covered in his own blood and the blood of his enemies and the blood of his enemies' enemies and the blood of his enemies' enemies. There were a lot of people involved, right? Vanilla gets a big hit on his head and that's enough to break his neck and win. Vanilla lives to fight another day. Back in the Linoleum Theater where Vanilla just escaped. What was that? Hey, my Christmas lights fell off. That's nice. Little did he know, that was a sign of what to come. The enemy does not seem to have body armor, but he does seem to have a very good shield. After all this fight, is this actually who's gonna bring Vanilla down? His sword is fast with wide reach. His shield, great and hard to bash into. He's not wearing armor, but that may be just a sign of confidence. He doesn't need armor. That's what gladiatorial combat is all about. It's about the spectacle. It's not about the lives lost. Slowly but surely, Vanilla is breaking through the enemy's defense. However, one more hit and Vanilla is dead. He has a fever, he's old, he wants to retire, but is he gonna live alive? He will not leave this arena alive. This marks the end of Vanilla's career after 12 weeks in the arena, reaching the rank of champion. Who was your favorite gladiator? Make sure to tell me in the comments down below, and while you're at it, hey, you may enjoy this video right here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!